3.3 Fintech. So, Fintech full form is financial technology. So, this topic is in news because PM inaugurated Infinity Forum, a meeting on financial technology through video conferencing. So, this meeting was hosted by International Financial Service Center Authority IFSCA, along with Gift City. Gift City is Gujarat, and Bloomberg. Bloomberg is a software company. So, fintech is actually the combination of finance and technology. So, finance plus technology is fintech. So, finance means bank, payment, NBFCs, security broking, wealth management, distribution. And technology means hardware provider, software provider, cloud provider, and platform provider. All these, the combination of this finance and this technology is related to fintech. And some of the examples of fintech are Paytm, Google Pay, Amazon Pay. All these are the examples of these fintech companies. That means using this technology for financial services is called fintech. So, as on 2020, the Indian fintech industry valued at $50 to 60 billion. Okay, so and as per the Boston Consulting Group, so as per Boston Consulting Group report, Indian fintech companies reached a valuation of 150 to 160 billion dollars by 2025. So India is showing more interest to adopt fintech companies. The adoption rate is 87% in March 2020 compared to, whereas the global average rate is 64%. Is it clear, guys? India is showing more interest to adopt these fintech companies. The adoption rate is 87% when compared in March 2020, whereas the global average rate is 64%. India has emerged as a third largest fintech ecosystem. Now, what are the reasons for such a massive growth in fintech companies in India? Almost everybody in India are using this Paytm, Google Pay, and Amazon Pay. So, what are the reasons? The first reason is for technological innovation. Usage of artificial intelligence and machine learning in new business models. And next is increasing internet and smartphone penetration. So Bharat Pay, Paytm, Policy Bazaar, etc. are all these fintech companies, and our India is the second highest smartphone users globally, and it also has the second largest internet market. So definitely our India will be one of the home for fintech companies. The third reason is favorable demographics. Look, over 65% of Indian population is below 35 years old, and India will add 140 million middle income and 21 million high income households by 2030. That means there will be a huge demand and growth for the Indian fintech companies. The fourth reason is the financial inclusion initiatives. Government is also promoting people to maintain bank accounts by initiating some schemes like Jan Dhan Yojana, which promotes to open bank accounts, and here DAY NRLM. It means Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihood Mission. So all these aspects are the growth drivers of fintech in India. The other advantages are they provide credit, they provide easy and faster financial access. The online services provide a platform to lenders and borrowers. So the people or the business can provide easy financial access. And next is, for example is the crowdfunding and peer-to-peer lending are some of the examples of these online services. It provides easy access to payments also. Person to person money transfer, person to merchant, government to person, etc. Money transfers can be taken place easily. The example is UPI, that is Unified Payment Interface, provided boost to the payment sectors in India. Next is these companies are also providing insurance and advisory services to save, invest and manage wealth. Example, personal loans, home loans, credit cards, saving accounts and mutual funds are some of the services of these companies. These companies are also increasing its efficiency in providing effective pensions through risk management apps, etc. And next is it also takes financial data of the customers from different financial service providers and help the customers to manage its finances. So all these are some of the examples of these fintech companies. Now let us see the challenges which are faced by the fintech sector in India. The first is one of the biggest challenge in fintech companies is the data security and privacy risk. Due to low control mechanisms, data leaks and information theft is going on, and that leads to payment account hacking, loss of money, and many other loss due to information theft or data leaks. The next challenge is due to its varied problems and some structural inefficiencies, most of them might not get adopted to fintech companies. The next reason is due to frequent changes in the regulations of online finance, many of them might not show interest or lose confidence to build a strong fintech company. Frequent regulations in this sector might discourage the innovators or the new entrepreneurs. Even though we stand second highest in the number of smartphone users, and there is a lack of financial literacy and awareness, especially in the rural areas where 70% of population is present. So these are some of the major challenges which are now faced by the Indian fintech companies. So coming to the way forward, the financial infrastructures should be strengthened such that the data leaks, information theft and all those activities should be reduced to the maximum level. Next is regulations which protect the customers and encourage fintech companies should be made. And the regulations should also increase standardization and fair and transparent access to key infrastructures, etc., should also be made. So, conducive policy framework should be made. Next is they should also extend their services globally. They should also encourage digital literacy and improve awareness among the rural areas by making campaigns. So, all these are some of the way forwards.